Hello there voiceover artists, I'm here to give you a very quick tutorial on how to turn your lovely voice samples into a video that you can then share on Twitter or YouTube or anywhere you want. So all you need is your voice sample, MP3 or WAV will work fine, and an internet connection. You don't have to download anything or pay for anything. This is a really simple, easy method of doing this, especially if you don't have much experience with editing. So what you want to do is go to your browser and type in Canva, that's C-A-N-V-A. And it'll take you, don't ignore that top one, down here. And this is the Canva website. Canva is great for all sorts of graphic things. You should definitely have an explore of the website if you get a chance. It really is fantastic. I've logged in already. You'll probably need to make an account to be able to use it, but you don't have to pay for anything. You don't have to put your bank details in or anything. It's just a straightforward email. So what we're going to do to make things straightforward is I'm going to go to videos, and you'll get all these video templates coming up down here. But again, to keep things straightforward, I'm just going to click on the basic default video that's kind of a catch-all for everything. So it starts off a blank white template, but you can change the colour using this button here. It'll give you a custom colour palette, and you can personalise it, make it whatever colour you want. To get straight to the point of how you make this into a video file with your audio, is you want to go to Uploads on this left-hand bar here, and you want to click Upload Files. Now locate your files in your folder. So we're going to want, this is our MP3 file, and I've also put some other files in here which I'll show you to use later. So you can upload all of them and they will appear down here in your kind of clip art / library. They're sorted for you, so this is where images go. There are videos that you can also upload other videos to this. And here is audio. So look, there's our voice sample here. And you'll see a thing comes up here that shows your voice sample and how it will appear coming over your video. So,
SkazzaVA here, bringing you a Voxtober tutorial.
So to turn this with your audio clip into a video, up here in the right hand corner, you'll see there's a little kind of play button.
SkazzaVA here, bringing you a Voxtober tutorial.
So that's what your video will look like. This is a preview. And to make this a video, it's simple as clicking this download button up in the corner. It'll come up with
SkazzaVA here, bringing you a Voxtober
all these
tutorial.
different options for which you can select, but MP4 file is already selected for us. So we click on that, and then you just press download. And this will come up, it'll show you that it started downloading, and that's going to download automatically to your downloads file, and it's actually as simple as that to make a video. And there you can see it's already downloaded, it's just untitled design at the minute, and that'll appear in your downloads file. So that's part 1 of this tutorial, but I'm going to include a part 2, which is going to show you how to make this a bit interesting, because at the minute it's just very blank and boring, so stay tuned for part 2. Hi, this is part 2 of my tutorial of how to make audio samples into video samples on Canva. So in part 1 I showed you how to add your audio sample and download the video. But now I'm going to show you how to personalize this and utilize Canva to make your video a lot more interesting. So we've already put our voice sample in. We're going to go back to images where we've got these preloaded images that I've already selected in there. And you can just click them. They will automatically go to your canvas. And kind of like PowerPoint, you can kind of just move them around and place them wherever you like. Up here you will notice that there are some ways you can kind of edit the picture. So you can flip this around, you can flip it upside down. And you can also crop it if you like, and also there's an animate feature, so if you want to make your video proper snazzy you can kind of make it whiz in there. It also has filter effects that you can use, so all these different things, you can have a play around with it. It's quite fun to just see what sort of things you can create and what kind of filters there are, so you can make it kind of change your picture completely, make it sort of neon. You can do the same with this one. And then you'll notice there are some other things there. So as well as uploads, where we've put the things that we've already created, underneath there is text, so you can add a heading or add a subheading. All you do is click on these and a text box will pop up, and you can add a bit of information about your video. And again, you can just kind of move that around. And And you've also up here got editing features, so you can change the font, change the size if you like. There is colour here as well. What's quite good about Canva is it will sample colours from other things on your board, so you can have a very coordinated palette. Again, you can add effects. They make it glow or glitch. And you can also animate this, so again, you can make some funky effects if you like. And the next I'll show you Elements. Now Elements is sort of like Canva's own inbuilt clip art gallery. So as you can see, I've already put in sound waves, and you can kind of just add these. You can just drag them in and move them into your sample. Now the cool thing about the elements is that quite a lot of them have a feature that you can actually change the colour. So you can just do whatever you want. Not all of them do this, but quite a lot of them do. And they have some really cool effects. They got some of these moving ones that are quite funky. And yeah, these are completely free to use. You can use loads of them. There's a few of them which have this little crown icon. That's for the paid for version, but there are so many that are just free that you can just play around. Add so many. It just gives your image like a more animated feel to it, so it feels a bit more like it's vibrant and coming off the page. Honestly, you can spend hours just playing around, seeing what different kind of elements and stuff they have, because they have literally thousands of these. So as well as the kind of clip arty graphics I just showed you, if you look along here there are other things you can also add. So Canva has like stock photos you can use. You can just use any of these in your projects. It also lets you use some videos. Quite a lot of these are under Pro, but there are several you can use as well, and they make great kind of animated backgrounds. And you can even include audio, so they've got some like samples of music and stuff that you can just have in the background if you didn't already have your own amazing audio, of course. So yeah, you can just add these kind of sound effects. So yeah, that's kind of have a play around with elements. And the last thing I'm going to show you is templates. So templates is where a lot of the fancy stuff is. You've got a lot of these kind of pre-made social media posty looking kind of things. I might show you on a new thing, that might be easier. So for example, you've got this one. It already kind of comes pre-made. You've got a video happening here. It's already kind of partly animated. But you can go in and change some of these elements. So you can change the writing, say. And you can edit that, you can make it, you can change the colors again. You've got all the same options you have for the other stuff. There's literally, as you can see, there are hundreds of templates. It gives you some prompts up here for things you might want to try. So if you're more music, so you might want to try something like that. And all of these are completely editable. At the minute my thing's going to look like kind of a mess, so I'm just going to write some stuff in there. And show you how this looks.
SkazaVA here, bringing you a Voxtober tutorial.
So yeah, this is our video. Now it's still not a terribly good design, but this is just an example of the kind of things you can do to personalize it, add some information, add your name, make it a bit more animated. There's all these different cool effects. If you've got an hour or two, just spend a little while playing with Canva. I definitely recommend it. It's a fantastic tool, and I'm sure you're all going to become video editing experts in no time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you find this video useful. Tag me if you've got any questions, and yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye!